proselytization. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning back into Rational the Radio. I'm Rational the Radio, and this is my show. College campuses, in my opinion, are supposed to be building an individual up intellectually, and that includes giving arguments for cases that you might not agree with. People coming to your campus with opinions that they feel strongly about that possibly the campus doesn't agree with. And the past couple of years has not been a good case for people coming to campuses with opposing opinions. So today we're going to be talking about Marquette University and, oddly enough, proselytization. Now, what is proselytization? Why doesn't Marquette University want it in its campus? Why am I even talking about colleges? I'm not even in college. But maybe out of the 2 subscribers that I have, one of you are. I don't know. I thought it was interesting, so I'm bringing it forth to the table. I'm putting it in your hands so you can decide what you think about it, because that's what I do. That's my show. And if you don't like it, I can tell by the subscriber count. So let's jump right into it. So, I actually found this out by going to a different website, but let's look directly at the source, because when you're getting information, you want to get it directly from the source, not a third party. So I went to Marquette University's Policies and Procedures page, and here's what they have to say on proselytization. Religious Activities Policy. Marquette University is committed to supporting the personal faith life of its members. The university welcomes in its midst students of varying religious backgrounds and persuasions, respects the individual religious commitments of the students, and in no case attempts to proselytize them through its programs or sponsored activities. Now, within that paragraph, we get sort of an idea that maybe their view on proselytization is bad. Why is that? Well, we figure out in a few more paragraphs, so stop trying to interrupt me while I'm reading. Proselytization is understood as any effort to influence people's faith convictions, choices, or commitments in ways that depersonalize or deprive them of their inherent value as persons. This policy is not meant to discourage or inhibit the sharing and discussion of religious values or beliefs between the members of the university community in the variety of contexts the educational community provides. So, their view is that proselytization dehumanizes, it depersonalizes, it removes something from the individual. It's a negative in their view. But is it really a negative sentence or a negative word? Well, what is proselytize? What does it mean? Proselytize. To convert or attempt to convert someone from one religion, belief, or opinion to another. To advocate or to promote a belief or course of action. That seems kind of fair. I mean, if you have a strong opinion, if you think that it's something beneficial, it should be said, right? I mean, at least that's what Penn Jillette thinks after he was proselytized at one of his shows.
And he was truly complimentary. It wasn't in any way, it didn't seem like empty flattery. He was really kind and nice and sane and looked me in the eyes and talked to me. And I've always said, that I don't respect people who don't proselytize. I don't respect that at all. If you believe that there's a heaven and hell and people could be going to hell or not getting eternal life or whatever, and you think that, it's not really worth telling them this because it would make it socially awkward. And atheists who think that people shouldn't proselytize, just leave me alone, keep your religion to yourself. How much do you have to hate somebody to not proselytize? How much do you have to hate somebody to believe that everlasting life is possible and not tell them that? I mean, if I believed beyond a shadow of a doubt that a truck was coming at you and you didn't believe it, that truck was bearing down on you, There's a certain point where I tackle you, and this is more important than that. This guy was a really good guy. He was polite and honest and sane, and he cared enough about me to proselytize.
So it doesn't necessarily seem like a negative. Proselytization sounds like a belief system or a religious ideal that somebody holds that they think that somebody else should know, trying to bring more people to that opinion. It means if you hold an idea or an opinion that could change people, that could bring something better to someone, that could enhance somebody's life or change the world for the better, whether it's this world or the next world, it should be said. If you truly in your heart believe that, that's the reason why me, people like Shoe on Head, people like Chris Raygun, they talk about the things that they talk about. The reason they proselytize their opinions is because they think that it will benefit other people. They think that it's the right opinion, and that's why they state those things. Another reason why I bring this up is because you're allowed to tell people that they can't, demand things or try to convert people to their opinion on your campus. I would assume that that is something that you can do, and if you disagree with me, I'd love to hear it in the comments section down below. The one thing about it, though, is if you're not allowing people to defend their opinion, you're just allowing them to state their opinion, you can create straw men of their opinion. You see, if somebody just tells you what their religion is and doesn't give you the defense, and then you go to some of your, your Catholic or your Christian or your atheist, any opinion, feminist, anti-feminist, skeptic, whatever you are, if you only hear what their idea is, but not their defense for that idea, you can create a straw man. I think whether you're a Christian, an atheist, whether you're a feminist or a skeptic, whether you're on the right or left, I think that you should be able to hear defenses for people's ideas. That way you can build a stronger defense for your own and possibly change your mind on certain things. I mean, that's sort of rational. That's the whole idea of this show, is that you can hear, what I'm thinking, and then you come up with an idea for yourself. I'll leave a link down to all the information that I gathered, the websites that I went to, and the Penn Jillette video, so you can hear it in its entirety. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know everybody says that, but, my subscriber count's pretty low, and I'd like to get it a little bit up, but no pressure. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time in the next video. This is Rational the Radio, tuning out.